I did conveyancing and probate articles back in the 1970s, when they were still called articles, which I was very bad at. And then I was unemployed for a bit, and then I got taken on as a criminal defence lawyer, which I loved, and I spent a few years knocking about the magistrates' courts of Greater London. But for most of my career, I have been a mental health lawyer, and for most of that time I represented mentally disordered offenders detained in Broadmoor Hospital who were trying to be discharged, which was really interesting. I've always been a legal aid lawyer. I'm not doing casework anymore, but my firm still does legal aid. And I'm now a tribunal judge, which is another way for me to keep in contact with that group of people. I'm also a judge in the Court of Protection. I set up the first virtual or dispersed firm, certainly in the country, and I think probably in the world, which is still going strong. I'm a Law Society Council member. I was president of the Law Society in 2012-13. My completely non-legal job now, part-time job, is as the Commissioner for Standards in the House of Lords. They are a celebration of the amazing work that the profession does. I think many people in the profession aren't really aware of how great they are, because for them it's just what they do. But the level of dedication, the commitment to the interest of clients, the willingness to undertake work pro bono, corporate social responsibility, the engagement with local communities, all of it is completely fantastic and amazing. And we want to draw attention to it so that people can understand how good they are. Not just the people who win the prizes, but everyone who recognises themselves in the people who win the prizes. A large number of the applications that we received were from firms and organisations that do tremendous work in relation to access to justice, and they all deserve recognition. However, one of the criteria that we were asked to judge by was innovation. And so, however brilliant people are, if they're not doing something innovative, they're not going to get this award, but I hope that they will apply for and get other awards. So that's what we were looking for as a distinguishing feature in the applications that we received. Yeah, I definitely do. If you look at the categories, there is something there for everyone, and it's not difficult to make a nomination. You nominate your own firm, your own practice. It's not complicated, and I would really recommend that people go for it. Everyone who wins or who gets highly commended or who gets shortlisted is always extremely chuffed. The applications that we looked at this year were really good, actually. They were succinct, which is helpful. You don't need a lot of padding, you need to stick to the point. They were well crafted, they addressed the criteria, and none of them gave the impression that there was a sort of boilerplate application that was being used for a number of different categories. They seemed to be very specific to the particular category, which is good. Read the criteria. Keep it reasonably short and sweet, and read the criteria.